Yo, what's up guys, NativeJ here. The Impetus named chess piece is here and it's incredible for skill builds. You can run this build on legendary or heroic content pretty easy. You can pretty much sit back in cover and let your skills do all the work, and you can relax while doing your content. For this build, I'm running the Technician specialization for the extra skill tier, which will give us extra skill damage. The chess piece is the new Impetus named chess piece that's a Weaponware brand set. With one piece, we get 8% skill damage. We got a skill tier, skill haste, skill damage, and a skill haste mod on it. And the chess piece comes with the talent Perfect Kinetic Momentum. When in combat, each skill generates a stack while active or not on cooldown. Stacks increase your total skill damage by 1.5%, which is 27% in total, and total skill repair by 2%, which is 36% in total, up to 18 stacks lost when on cooldown. This gives us a big boost to skill damage, so basically keep your skills shooting at all times. The mask is going to be Empress International with skill tier, skill damage, skill haste, and a skill haste mod. 3 pieces of Empress International is going to give us 10% skill health, 10% skill damage, and 8% skill efficiency. What is skill efficiency? It's skill damage, skill health, and skill haste. The backpack is the named Hanayu, the force multiplier, which gives us 10% skill haste, a skill tier. I have rolled armor regen on this instead of skill haste. I think it's fast enough. You can choose if you want to use skill haste, but I like a bit of regen, especially on legendary difficulty. And then we got 10% skill damage and a skill haste mod. The talent on this is Perfect Combined Arms. Shooting an enemy increases total skill damage by 30% for 3 seconds. That's on top of the damage you get from the chest piece. The gloves are going to be the second Empress International. I've got a skill tier on this and I rolled armor regen on this also. And then we got skill damage. The knee pads are the third piece of the Empress International. The skill tier, skill haste, and skill damage. And for the holster, we're going with the exotic waveform with a skill tier, skill damage, skill haste, and the talent is alternating current. Generate a stack of 3% skill damage on one of your skills every second, capping at 10 stacks, so 30% skill damage. After 10 seconds at the cap, the stacks transfer to your other skill. The process then repeats ad infinitum. So what it does is it alternates between your skills and it gives you 30% skill damage to your skill, and after 10 seconds it goes to your other skill. The main weapon is going to be the exotic capacitor. Assault rifle damage, damage to armor, and make sure you get damage to targets out of cover just for that little bit extra damage. The talent on this is capacitance. Shooting enemies builds stacks to a cap of 40. Each stack grants 1.5% skill damage, which is 60% skill damage. After 5 seconds, stacks decay. After 5 seconds, stacks decay 1 per second. For each skill tier, gain 7.5 weapon damage. So for every skill tier, you get extra weapon damage. And on this build, we have 6 skill tiers, so that's 45% extra weapon damage. Now the secondary and the handgun doesn't really matter, but if you want to have a backup, the harmony is pretty good. It comes with perfectly in sync. Hitting an enemy grants 20% skill damage for 5 seconds. Pretty straightforward, and the quick step just to run faster. For the skills, I went with the assault turret and the striker drone, and because we have tier 6, we do 120 extra damage and have 420 extra health. As for the stats, I'll move through them quickly. Now to make sure you know how this works, you have to shoot with the capacitor and hit 40 times to maximize your damage, and then after, you can shoot bit by bit to keep your buffs active on your skills. Of course, you can keep shooting yourself to clear the enemies faster. Let me know what builds you are running with the new Impetus chess piece, and that is going to be it for this video. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.